everyone and welcome to Tessa, the Art of Life. In today's episode, I am going to share with you my Easter spread for my bullet journal. It's a small spread consisting of one inspiration spread and another one for planning. So let's get to it, shall we? And yes, if you're not subscribed to this channel, please consider doing so and do hit that notification bell so you get notified every time I upload a new video. Let's get to it. So here we are, and Easter is coming up pretty fast. It's already next week when everyone will be hunting for eggs, and some will be dressing up as witches, and they will be eating a lot of great foods and candy. And as always, when there's a holiday, one often benefits of some organizations, so that's why I'm making an extra addition to my bullet journal this Easter. But also, for fun and for beauty of it, I'm adding a spread with some Easter related items. So of course, when making an Easter spread, you kind of need to have some bunnies. So I've drawn some, and I've tried to make them a bit more funny and interesting by adding different elements, like here where there's a bunny lying flat on her belly looking or talking, I don't know which, to a little ladybug. And another one is here collecting eggs in a basket. And I'm adding all of these classical spring flowers that we normally see in our gardens this time of year, like the snowdrops, the crocus, daffodils, and tulips, of course. Okay, so the mushrooms are not really in season, but they are both fun to draw and add a little cute element to the picture. So I just had to add some of those. And of course, what's an Easter picture without Easter eggs being painted by who other than a bunny? So in the middle you can see a gigantic Easter egg in which I'm going to add Happy Easter a bit later. And then I continue to draw the page with flowers like tulips, daffodils, and mushrooms, some tiny eggs, a bee and a butterfly, and I'm also adding a stone here with some moss on it, basket with eggs and another bunny. And now to color it. Of course it has to be the brightest color I can find in my palette, because Easter and spring is all about the fresh and the new and the hope, and everything seems so much brighter in contrast to the normal rather grey and brownish background this time of year. This page I will make available on Etsy as a download print if you wish to buy it, and either you can add it in your calendar or you can print it out for your kids to color when you're cooking, decorating, or perhaps hiding Easter eggs. I'll leave the link below in the description box for you, which will go directly to this downloading page. This other page I'm going to divide into 4 sections by drawing daffodils in the middle of each page. Now, from what I understand about the celebration of Easter, it varies quite a lot depending on which country you're in. Some places only seem to celebrate for 3 days and others celebrate for 5, so I'm going to stick with what I know and and we normally celebrate Easter by starting on Thursday and ending on Monday. In Sweden, Maundy Thursday is when all the kids make Easter cards and then they dress up as witches with broomsticks and coffee kettles. After that, they go out and they do a form of trick-or-treating, but without tricking. Instead, they exchange their beautifully made cards or singing for candy or coins. This tradition has a rather dark origin, and it's thought to have come to life during the witches' trials during the 15th century. It was said that on Maundy Thursday all witches traveled to Blåkulla to celebrate the devil's Sabbath. The witch would fly on whatever she could get her hands on, like a broomstick or a shovel. To keep the witches from flying after Blåkulla, the people would hide all brooms they could find, and they would also barricade the doors and lock them and barricade the chimney to secure their homes. It's also said that the witch would leave a wooden log behind in the bed to fool her husband, so he'd think that she was still there. Another thing that's quite common this time of year here was that people wanted to scare the witches off, so they shoot with the rifles, and that is something that is still alive today in form of Easter crackers and Easter fireworks. There we have it, the Easter celebration, the Swedish version of it. And now I'm going to find out the difference here in Denmark. Now let me know in the comments below, how do you celebrate Easter in your part of the world? Do you have some funny tradition? Do share. Thank you so much for watching this video. I do hope you enjoyed it. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up and do subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to hit the notification bell to get notified every time I upload a new video. Until next time, ciao bellas!